Nearly a decade after the Soviet Union fell, Vladimir Putin rose to power.
He's a former mid-ranking KGB officer who served in East Germany during the Cold War and then went to work in the office of the mayor of St. Petersburg in the early 1990s.
Putin came into office in 2000, elected as president. There was a sense that Russia was going to restore its position.
He never lost sight of what I think are still his conclusions, that the Russian public wants stability and security.
Putin shot to prominence in the 90s for his suppression of the war in the breakaway republic of Chechnya. He soon oversaw a rebound in the Russian economy, based largely on a surge in the oil and gas sector.
More than 50% of Russia's state budget comes from energy revenues, and the whole economy is very, very dependent on energy and especially on oil.
Oil prices jumping from $10 to 20, then 30, 40, and eventually to 100, that was quite a boost. Putin benefited from that. There's not much credit to be given to him. He simply, didn't kill the hen with the golden eggs.
I think Putin is probably the most misunderstood senior world leader in the world, maybe in modern history.
That's a record. So destroying though feeble but still democratic institutions in Russia and basically turning it into one-man dictatorship. That's what is to be misunderstood.
But that resurgence came with a price. Putin cracked down on political rivals.
Tell your leaders that this regime is criminal, is a police state. They arrest people everywhere because they're scared stiff.
Human rights, I think, from Putin's view, was some form of a bump on the road because he had to play by the rules up to a certain moment to remain a part of this global arrangement.
The state-controlled television, basically all but 2 stations, which are very, very small, are either outright controlled by the Kremlin or controlled by oligarchs who are Kremlin proxies.
We have seen the worst crackdown against human rights in Russia since the breakup of the Soviet Union. For Putin, it's inconceivable that Russians would rise up and protest against his rule. He thought they were fomented from the outside. He went after critics and bloggers and political activists.